For the workshops, I really want to connect the idea of from gaming to making. It's a workshop that I've been developing for a while, and it really kind of presents a workflow that connects something like Unity, a game engine, and it takes you all the way to manufacturing. So what would be the steps to actually do that, and really explore new tools, and usually things that you don't combine too much, but I think it would be quite fun.
For my workshop, we're going to be working in processing using data from visualizing.org, specifically georeference data.
I'm going to show how people can use a smart material, specifically shape memory alloy, to how to implement shape memory alloy in different prototypes and make different systems be alive, like a living creature.
I will have a workshop of processing, and then specifically using a library called IGEO. That is the library I developed for 3D geometry development and agent-based modeling too. So in the workshop, I want to teach like basic part of processing to 3D geometry modeling to agent algorithm design.
How to make magic in Maya.
My workshop is going to focus on design fiction as a way of thinking and a way of working. So we're going to be prompting the participants with an issue from the near future, and we're going to be spending the 2 days workshopping through possible solutions to that problem, ultimately resulting in prototypes and project proposals that could take on any number of different forms. So to realize that, we'll be looking at lots of different possible tools depending on the student needs to create proposals.
How the old informs the new. And I feel it would be a really beneficial idea to revisit some projects from antiquity that we all know well, but perhaps are really great to revisit again from time to time, and realize the compositional and proportional methods that have been used that you find interesting and important, and use those to inform a concept or a project or an idea that you're currently interested in pursuing.
For my workshop, I'm going to go over the process of creating my Euclid printer and my Ron 2.1 now plastic extruder, and it's a large-scale 3D printer essentially, but it also has the ability to do other things. And so, in going over that process, I'm going to go through with everybody kind of all the different steps of conceiving of a machine, specifying parts for it. The little bit of engineering that I did, but honestly most of it is seat of your pants. And if you have some really kind of broad understandings of things like that, like how much torque your motor needs, approximately, how to find power supplies, things of that nature, you can do a lot more than you think you can without actually engineering anything, because really you engineer something to make it super precise, but most things work pretty well without being so. So I'm going to go over, how I designed my parts out of plate steel, and the reason why I did that, why that's cheaper and easier than saying making it out of billet, or why I use large-scale structural tubing for my linear guides as opposed to something smaller or more expensive or easier to handle even. Through the process of designing in parametric software, and how important that is, and for me in this case, and how powerful that really is, and how that can be leveraged by a lot of different people. And the nice thing about it is you make things and they fit together, which is always nice.
So in this 2-day workshop, we're interested in developing the workflow of motion tracking to machine actuation.
And in 2 days, we'll actually fabricate and assemble a small prototype of a 6-axis arm. And we'll learn how to control it using a variety of sensory inputs. And we'll build it using off-the-shelf, readily available servo motors, Arduino, and anything we need to customize, we can do it in-house with our 3D printer.
I'm offering a workshop on inflatable structures. Inflatables are really interesting because they allow you to claim a lot of space with a minimum of material. And so we're going to learn different techniques for assembling inflatable structures, and we're also going to collaborate on building a large-scale inflatable.